I eagerly support the development of Indonesian cell therapy innovated by our own best human capital and our own Indonesia's best medical industry. Cell therapy is a potential pillar to support the medical tourism industry. The medical care, including cell therapy, is comparable to the medical care standard of other developed countries. Cell therapy is a legal therapy in Indonesia and well regulated by the Indonesian health law. There are only a few countries in the world that has legalized and regulated the cell therapy. Therefore, it is an opportunity for us to show the quality of our medical care in support of medical tourism. To all foreigners who intend to visit Indonesia for medical purposes, we welcome you to wonderful Indonesia. We welcome you all, and we will provide a high quality, safe, and scientifically proven cell therapy. It is also affordable, so you can experience both the medical care and the beauty of Indonesia. Welcome to wonderful Indonesia. Ciao, Bella.
So my name is Sergey Alexeev, and I come from Australia, but I don't, as you might notice, I don't have Australian accent, because before Australia I lived in North America for a few years. But originally I was born in Russia. So what I do, I'm a health economist working at the University of Sydney, Clinical Trial Center. Well, I was doing so because I have a medical condition which doesn't have a specific treatment. So I was seeking for some solutions, and what I found is that some sort of variation of stem cell therapy or some sort of generic, recovery, or what's called regeneration therapies might help. And I was doing some literature review, and I found this clinic. Well, stromal vascular fraction, that's the treatment I had. So I read about this before coming here, about the safety and all possible. So one of the risks of stem cell is what's it called, cancer. So with SVF, it doesn't seem to be an issue, and so I came here. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that here I was able to cover all possible issues which I had, which included some general fatigue and general malaise and immune some sort of issues, as well as joint issues. So I had about, 7 or 8 joints were aching for different reasons, and here I was able to cover all of the issues. Okay. That was really good. I was happy with my first treatment last year, in February 2022. But I knew that I can do better. And so for the limited literature which investigates the effects of SVF on my condition, I knew that you need multiple treatments. So I always knew that I have to come back. And so after my first SVF last year, I think I'm improved about 20-30%. My joints got much better. I was able to return to exercises and a lot of things which I couldn't do. I was able to do them again. One of those things was playing video games. I couldn't play video games. That was because I couldn't move my neck and I couldn't use my thumbs. That was extremely upsetting. I was very limited in my vitality and a lot of things before first SVF, before last year. So my first SVF for me it was 20-30% doesn't seem a lot, but it's actually massive considering that there's no alternative to this treatment. So all options that doctors in Australia might offer you, they would be just to reduce the symptoms. They might give you some stuff that reduce your heart rate, but it just usually makes you even sicker in long term. So I've tried all sorts of pharmaceuticals, but they were just making me sicker. And so I came for the second time, and I'm hopeful because I'm sort of, maybe it's a wishful thinking, but I think I might have already some benefits, especially in the evenings, because my evenings I usually struggle, but it's better now. Well, I know that this clinic is aiming to treat patients. So this is the, so what's so special about this clinic is that so stem cell therapy sort of industry, it's a dangerous industry for consumers because there's a lot of clinics that really just wants to make money. It's a very lucrative business because you can fool patients easily, and this is sort of one of the aspects of regulation in Australia. For example, one of the aims they're trying to, one of the aspects of this regulation is that they prevent advertisements, because it's very hard to actually accurately advertise the benefits of stem cell therapy. So when I picked this clinic because the alternatives were clearly just making money, and you can see that that the prices are just much higher, and the whole kind of floor, like the way they kind of create this atmosphere for the clinic, it's just not about treatment. It's about just they're really trying to kind of fool you. That's what I always felt. But here, so the benefits of this clinic what really spoke to me is that the head of the clinic she's both clinician and a researcher. So she's truly passionate about this stuff. So she likes this. So she likes doing. She doesn't have to do research, but she is doing research and she's treating patients. And also, if you look at who are the patients, that's remarkable, because I'm the first kind of foreigner, I think one of the first, I suppose, because all the patients here are just, there's a lot of outreach program as well, as I understand. You just go out there and help people who just who are hopeless, who has no treatment. And this is just really remarkable. It speaks for the, for the principles you follow, your culture, and it's really good. That's why I picked this because this clinic is about treatment. It's not about luxurious experience and stuff like this. It's about really helping people.